Yeah. It's not. Light ain't blocking it, right? You already know what it is, man. You be the underboss, the apex. I've got Eunice, the Virgo goddess, with me today.
Yo, good night.
Yes, and Fuego Talk is back with a very, very special guest. The one and only Global Empress, DVD, is with us, y'all.
Hey, what's poppin', everybody?
That was good. Thank you
What
for
they
coming.
do.
Thank you for coming,
for
Queen.
coming
Thank
and
you.
joining
That's
us.
that Dade County. She got that Dade County coming out of her today. Yes. Appreciate
Thank you for having me.
No, appreciate you
welcome.
coming through.
Thanks
I
so
appreciate
much
you
for
taking time
coming.
out of your busy schedule to join us because I know you got a lot going on.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I wanted to tap in with you and touch base because we go way back.
Throwback
we do.
Thursdays,
But you
guys.
damn near like
Thursday.
like my sister, like a little sister, like family. So
Absolutely.
we like day ones, and then I heard you were doing all this. Congratulations because I know you got to
Thank
deal with Ghazi and Empire.
you.
Shouts to Gold Toes
Congrats,
as well.
shout out
Shout out to
Salute
Gold
to
Gold
Toes,
Toes,
GT
yeah.
Distribution,
Yes.
Empire, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's popping 2024 around the corner. It's
Kobe
great things
year,
coming,
we
you
gonna
know?
get
Yeah,
it,
man.
guys.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Hell yeah.
New music, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to my Latinos because, I'm going on the route of the Latin trap.
Yeah,
the
you've been
Latin
killing
drill,
that
you know
Latin
what I
trap
mean?
vibe. Yeah.
Shout out to my Cubanos, my Boricuas, you know what I'm saying? My Nicas, my
Hey.
Latinos worldwide, global, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes, yes.
And I bring in that sazon, in my music.
Definitely. All right, but let's start from the beginning though, because I like to give Fuego Talk. We jump right into it, but I want to give everybody a little bit of history
The
on you, because
origins.
because you know what it is like nowadays I feel like the female like the female energy is popping in hip hop
I
especially.
agree.
And I feel like we've been waiting a long time for that, especially
Right.
sisters like yourself that got talent and really got bars and really got something to
Thank
say. So I feel like y'all been waiting for a minute, and I just want everybody to know you ain't just coming, overnight and pop
Absolutely.
off. So let everybody know a little bit of history about yourself.
All right. So I'm Valerie Annan, you know what I'm saying? I'm Puerto Rican, Cuban, Afro-Latina, you know what I'm saying? With a little twist of Moroccan,
Wow.
I come from a family from up north, Speaking of that, Jersey, but raised in Bronx, from Bronx to Miami. Kid Little Havana,
Yeah.
heard shot fires. My dad chased a dream,
Right.
out here in Miami. Cause
Culture.
This
is culture. Culture.
Right.
The old boy was a DJ, no?
Yeah, he was that Cuban, Moroccan gigolo, Cubano. Like, he wanted a DJ, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I tell you the hustle, seeing the hustle since young, that really, woof, wasn't easy, you know? Like, having my dad walk me in the club, I'm 7 years old, he was with the tapes, like, trying to get a job. I saw cameos at that age,
That's
coming
crazy.
out here. So
You like rolling along with the old boy to audition
yeah,
for gigs
yeah,
and stuff.
and the gigolo shit he was doing, behind my mom,
Wow.
all that stuff.
That's crazy.
Music brings, headaches and drama. So
Yeah.
I saw that as a young child.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I got passion for music because he really did put that, in my soul.
Right.
Besides him not being, he wasn't the perfect dad, but I appreciate that because of him, I got to learn how to DJ. I got to learn how to produce music. I got to learn to be a hustle,
Right.
and promoter, like, be my own brand and learning that, really
Like you
help a lot with
strengthened
now.
that
Yeah.
bond with music was
Yeah.
strengthened through him, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And there were times that, when he saw me get better, there was fights. It wasn't easy. There was fights. He broke my heart. It was fights because you
Wow.
figure your dad would be happy. You're spinning.
Right.
He wanted me to just be a musician.
Right.
He didn't want me to do what he did
Right,
when I
right,
got
right.
better.
Because as
at
parents, we always
Right.
want our kids to do better and be bigger, right?
Right.
Of
But he's like,
course.
you trying to get my position. Like,
Oh.
they don't even want to hire me. Now they want to hire you.
Right.
Like, it was
that
situations
anger.
like that. It's deep. The situation's deep. And he don't like me talking about it. Like, I'm telling you, I had, shout out to Panda Shop,
But it's
by the
real.
way.
That's real. Shout to Panda
Yeah.
Chop. I seen your
Yeah,
interview with
yeah,
Panda
he's
Chop too,
popping,
man. Shout to
too.
Panda Chop News, man. He's
Right,
killing it.
he's killing it. And when he interviewed me about, the documentary with my dad got
saw
so
that.
upset. My dad said, yo, like, why you do me like that? Damn, daughter, like, I'm sorry I did that. But I'm like, I have to be real, though. They're asking me real questions, you know? So this
And you're
is
just
what it
speaking
is.
your truth at the end of the
I
day.
am
You
speaking
can't
my
you can't
truth.
deny it.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm saying?
because it did happen. Like when I
Facts.
tell you, it was situations like my dad wasn't also there because
Right.
the music life brings
Of
there's
course.
people that gonna fall in the drug problems. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Money problems. You know, like
Gambling,
money
all
brings
type of
problems too. The music brings problems. You know, if you're not able to be ready for this life,
Real talk.
you're not ready. You
Real
know, you
talk.
got to be able to adapt and come with a balancing. You know what I'm saying? It don't
Absolutely.
mean be a fucked up person. It don't mean be so like a bad cocky. Be a good cocky, because you can't take shit from nobody.
Absolutely.
You can't.
Absolutely.
You know, this music life is real. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
And it's a fine
It's
line.
real.
But you like you said, you got to kind of be grounded.
You have to.
You have to kind of be grounded,
Right.
because if you get too caught up in your ego and in
Exactly.
and the whole I'm this, I'm that, I'm an MC or I'm a DJ, whatever, you kind of lose yourself.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
You have to
know?
maintain that
and,
level
and we
of-
can relate, because I know you had, you come from
Yeah.
the Maybach Latino.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that's big.
Yeah,
you know?
we've been at the
Big.
top. We've been
right.
at the top.
I see
Yeah,
you.
we had the
been
top
on the
view.
top. Destiny, like everything.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Shouts to the
we-
whole fam.
Right. We all dealt
Yeah.
with situations like, damn, like this shit's getting hard, and why am I getting hated? I'm shining. I work hard for this.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna deal with
Yeah.
demons, bro. There's
I
good,
always
bad,
say
and
that.
ugly. You feel me? It's good and bad and ugly.
Pitt always told me one thing: haters make us greater.
Yeah,
Shouts to my bro Philip Banks too.
for real.
Haters make us greater.
Yeah,
Don't ever take it the wrong way, because if they hating, that means you're doing something right.
I agree.
You feel me? And
For
and
sure.
and I always say, having the haters to me is like having like an in-house marketing and promotions
Right.
department.
Free
They just
promo.
handle all the promo for you. It's like, no,
Right.
you wake up every day, they talking about you already. You're like, no.
It happened this morning, bro. Listen, when I tell you I had calls, like when I tell you family, like, yo, DVD, but why you did that? Why you did that? Why you
Right.
did that? And I'm gonna talk about it,
Yeah.
you know,
Because you know Latinos, we're like
Right.
that. We're very private.
yeah.
We
But-
we be very discreet. Don't talk about that.
Right.
Don't say nothing.
But when it's time, like we all been through so much
Yeah.
in the industry.
Yeah.
You know, I know you have,
Mhm.
I have, and how long can you stay silent? We gotta teach the youth.
Real talk.
You know what I'm
Facts. That's
saying?
what it's
Because
about.
the
Love
youth
it.
right now, it's dying. They killing each other. You feel me? It's going bananas crazy.
Very
you
true.
know. So we gotta talk about what we know, the historical
sure.
of it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like I keep it 1,000. I would have wished Fat Joe, Cuban Links would be a unity, right? That's
would be
something that
beautiful.
everybody would love to see.
That would be
But
beautiful.
you know, a lot of people not happy that I'm trying. You know, I'm reviving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it is unfair what he went through. So this is all being talk on media. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I took a choice for the culture
Right.
because I give a fuck about the culture.
Absolutely.
I can cuss here, right? I care about
No,
the
yeah,
culture.
you good.
I
You good.
care about the culture of music. You understand? Like I don't sell my soul. I am who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm original. And if I see any artist that is great and they're trying to do the right thing, go the right path, and then there's certain, you know, situations like bad systems in the music that want to stop
Right.
other artists. And Miami has that problem.
Yeah.
If you notice,
Yeah,
we
it's a
don't
lot of
get
division.
respected. We don't get respected over here, and there's so much great talent
Yeah.
because somebody blackballed it. And it's just a few people that want to be the stars.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work like that. You feel me?
All that gatekeeping
right.
shit going
Exactly.
come to us.
That has to
halt.
stop.
Yeah.
And if you notice, we're seeing this today, like how it's clashing.
Yeah.
God don't like ugly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
agree.
And I feel like us people that really are dedicated to the music culture and we respect the hip hop elements, the real hip hop elements, yo, this was about fun. It wasn't about jealousy. It wasn't about competition. You know, this was about, this is
Right.
our life. we
Peace,
struggled,
unity,
Latinos,
love, and having
Black
fun.
Africans, we suffered in projects. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We're here to speak in poetry, you know, breakdancing, spinning, producing, the art, you know, the struggle we've been through.
That expression
So
is beautiful.
That's what I'm working on, my movement
Yeah.
for the culture. You
That's
know what
beautiful.
I'm saying?
I love it.
That's my whole thing.
Let's talk
I
about
don't-
that, because
right.
the For the Culture is
Right.
actually the label.
The label too,
and
and I
this
have
is
a
the movement you
podcast
got
too.
now with,
Yes,
with
the
Ghazi,
movement.
the
Right.
whole thing. So
Mhm.
you're gonna be releasing music through For the Culture.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
October 28th, you know, I dropped my new single, Sazón, featuring Problema Lyrical. You know what I'm saying?
what's
Shout
up.
out Problema Lyrical.
Salud,
Que lo
salud,
que,
Problema
my
Lyrical.
Mi Dominicano, Carol City, you know what I'm
Que
saying?
lo
Que lo
que.
que, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And there's going to be a lot of great music and there's going to be a lot of great artists involved with us. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on a track. We're working on a track with Cuban Links.
That's what's
That's
up.
going to drop on Empire.
Shouts to Cuba, man. Shouts
Yeah.
to Cuban. He's doing the thing. I see him moving and dropping new music. That's a good thing.
I got love for everybody and
I
respect
think
for
he just gotta
hip-hop.
get past it though. I see what you're doing because you're like a boss lady.
I'm like a consultant to
no, you're like a
artists, too,
therapist.
bro.
You're like a therapist.
Exactly.
I already
got
know.
my master's degree
already
in
know.
psychology too.
So that's
know?
what I'm saying. I feel like I respect what you're
Right.
doing because you have that voice and you're a female and you have, I think, maybe even the power to maybe get a Joe to listen and sit down and maybe hash things out. But
It's almost there.
personally,
I feel that it's almost there. That's my mission.
me personally, I'm a man. The way I look at it is I want to tell Guwa to just do his thing.
He's
And don't worry about
to.
the past no more because at the end of the day, Pun seen the greatness in him from day one.
Absolutely.
Joe ain't had nothing to do with that.
It had nothing
That's
to do
the
with
reason
that.
why.
That was it. They were
That's the reason
twins.
why we all know Cuba, Cuban Link. You feel me?
Exactly.
We all know Cuban Link because of Pun.
Exactly.
And what Pun saw in him. Pun is dead and gone, bro. Rest in
Right.
peace to the greatest. He's the
Absolutely.
greatest to me.
R.I.P.
But Cuban is the only descendant directly from Pun.
Exactly.
He got to take that bull by the horn and run
Right.
with it.
Right.
Forget about Joe. I mean, no
Absolutely.
disrespect to Joe because I love Joe. Joe's the Don.
But
But
I don't hate on nobody. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Right.
Like my thing is, it's not just Joe. It's not other.
Right.
It's other situations that we seen.
Yeah.
A lot of artists get tried
Yeah,
for
yeah.
no reason
very true.
because they care about their money status. You
Yeah.
feel me? It's like, okay, you get a sign deal. You start seeing your money is not what's going on here.
Right.
And then you get blackballed because you say you don't want to be part of something that don't look right.
Right.
You know, you got to eat. You got your family to take care of. You feel me?
Very true.
If you signing a contract, you trying to really live for the culture and do it for your family. We got families to feed, you know? And then when you see money fucked up, what are you supposed to do? You're going to want out, right?
Yeah.
So why should you be punished
Yeah.
and blackballed or tried? And he's not the only artist that deal with that. It's a lot of artists that go through that.
Right.
You know
No,
what
a
I'm
whole
saying?
bunch. Yeah, a whole bunch of artists are dealing with that.
Why should you be tried and bullied because you're being real with yourself? You know, you just want to put out good music. You know, you trying
Right.
not to get fucked over. So my mission is, in my movement, I teach artists how to be independent because now the independent world is winning.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Definitely.
things are not like how it used to be. That
Right.
it was like Whitney Houston days. Those
Right.
days were different.
Yeah.
You know.
We got a lot more
Because
power.
it was more passion. It was more passionate and respected, right?
Yeah.
Now an artist gotta understand. You gotta really thug it out, figure it out, brand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Network,
Right.
make friendships. Yeah, but don't take shit from nobody because that person that's smiling and offering you a big ass paycheck is the devil that could be like,
talk.
yo. And you could
Real
have
talk.
something and then everything is torn away from you.
When they talk about selling your soul, boy, that's what
Exactly.
it is. Pay attention, y'all.
Right.
DVD came with that
Dropping
fuego
them
talk,
jewels.
boy.
Me,
She came dropping
I did it
gems.
myself. Look, I got my label with Empire. If an artist is working, building, you know, humble, but you gotta be cocky, not bad cocky, but humble. You
Right.
know, respectful. Respect the legends. You know what I'm saying? That been here. You know, network with them because there's also youth that don't respect legends. That
Yeah.
I've seen youth that don't know that person
The
was a
pioneers.
big, exactly a big pioneer.
They don't know.
And then they be like, "Huh," you know, like trying a person. And then DVD, who the fuck is this artist? You know what I'm saying? And this
That's
is
that
what artists
youthful-
cancel and blackball themselves.
That's that youthful ignorance,
Right.
though. They don't know no better.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm happy to be a teacher on, you know, advocate on wanting to, you know, guide artists, you know, besides me being an artist and knowing what it is to be an artist and go
Right.
through things, you know.
And I think you're doing an excellent job
Thank
of that. Let me
you.
just tell you. Yeah, I want to commend
Thank
you on
you,
that.
fam.
Let me,
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much. As soon as you
Thank
came
you.
in here.
Yeah. We got to do the applause for DVD, the Global
you.
Empress,
For
because
real,
you've been
no
doing
doubt.
that from day one.
Right.
I think in the scene locally, you always had your own events. You always had your own platform. You always put artists on.
Right.
And I think that's a beautiful thing, as well as bringing some of the bigger artists and having them rock and having local
Open it
guys
for them.
perform. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And you've been there with the
Yeah.
Bone Thugs
Oh,
and
yeah,
Harmony.
absolutely.
We've been there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
No, we always, like I said, we day ones.
Yeah,
so
we
I
day
feel
ones
like
for
we've
real.
always supported everything that you had going on.
Right.
And
I was
in
in
turn, you
partner with
always supported.
Nasty
Yeah.
and
Shouts to my brother
yeah,
Nasty too, man.
Shout out
That's-
to Nazi.
that's my
But
day
you
one.
know, DVD. A lot of people don't know DVD was the connection. DVD, they don't know DVD is the one who gave Nazi the numbers. Like, this is Bone Thugs and Harmony. This is positions. You know what I'm saying? This is how much it's going to cost. This is how much, with the club budget, you know, it's going to have to give to the whole Bone Thugs and Harmony or the 3-6 Mafia. You know what I'm saying?
That whole behind the scenes,
right.
that whole
or JT Money. You know, like, I was the negotiator. I was the connect. To him, and a lot of people didn't know that, but that was a big part of Exposure Kings, just the company Exposure Kings. Right. You know, that showcase. You know,
and you guys did so many shows too.
Yeah, we did amazing.
Like so many
artists.
shows.
We taught artists you gotta sell tickets. Okay, you know, we're not gonna scam you. You know, we're not about scamming. These days, there's a lot of scam.
Right.
And
no, but it was you guys had a beautiful system in place.
We did,
and it kind of built the city, and it built the artists as well, and it helped the artists develop their fan base.
Absolutely,
because now you're actually going out and actually selling tickets to your show,
right?
And if somebody's paying you for that ticket, they're gonna come to your show.
Yeah.
So that would be the
and they made money too. They actually had to open up. They wanted to open up for a bit, but you had to, you know, you're selling the tickets though. You know, it's not coming out of your pocket, but you're bringing your fans to come rock with you, see you do your thing, opening for, you know, legends.
It's a system that worked, I think, all the way around.
Right. And it hasn't been like that now, which is really unfortunate, because those were good days. We lived the best era. Yeah. No,
I agree. You guys did great.
Showcases are not like that no more.
Yeah, it's totally different nowadays.
It's so played out now, you know?
But that's why I'm saying I love what you're doing.
Thank
and
you,
I see what you got going on, and I really wholeheartedly support you. I believe in you.
Thank you.
And that's the reason why, you know, I reached out, because I wanted to get you on.
For
you know,
sure.
This
and
Fuego
I'm
Talk is all
here.
about Fuego Talk is all about empowering the women.
Bendiciones.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's what it is, you know.
Yeah, man. You know, I struggled a lot as a woman. You know, like when I tell you, going to showcases, paying, you know, to win competitions. You know what I mean? Done that, and then I decided. I said, you know what? Why not make myself my own showcase? It took me 2 months to figure it out. You know, can you believe that? 2 months to say, damn, I've been going here. Let me make my own showcase. I want to show support to the artists, you know? So that's where I negotiated at Jazzy. They gave me a nod. Spoke to, shout outs to Tony Alarcon.
And those nights, shout outs to Tony Alarcon, man.
Real.
Legend.
Shout outs to him. He legend.
Yes. And those nights were always like jam packed. Wall to wall. Like you couldn't even walk in that place. It was uncomfortable.
I was the first person to bring Showcase to Jazzy. Yeah. Then came Nazi. Then came Oski. You know, I was the first lady Jazzy showcaser there. And I gave a platform to artists where I didn't even charge them. You understand? All I said is, you know what? Just support the bar. Y'all can come rock anytime. Because the club was paying me off the bar, you know, but I was putting money also on artists, doing flyers, you know what I'm saying, creating this platform.
Always investing your own money, always.
Everything.
Always investing your own money and always moving the culture forward. I've always been
So that's how I learned the game of becoming a great A&R. Right. And other companies started seeing me do that, like, damn, you show so much love to the community, like, you know, damn, I never see. So I just started building my connects. You know, they love how I move and how many artists I support. You know, I really genuinely do it with the bottom of my heart because I love music. And I know what's to be an artist being tried where, okay, somebody's going to put you last because they just want to put you last. You know what I mean? And the bullshit that a lot of artists go through.
Very true. Very true.
So that motivated me.
Knowing that firsthand motivated you to do your own thing.
And I never forget, because I don't know how many of y'all heard of Ceasefire.
Ceasefire?
He used to have a show. He used to call himself Ceasefire. He was like more like in Coral Gable doing showcases.
It rings a bell, but I don't.
Ceasefire, Ceasefire. Yeah. So I went to one of his events. You know, I already had my little thing going on at Jazzy. I was starting at Jazzy, but that little one experience taught me a lot. You know, and I said, you know what? I'm going to have the best showcase. I'm going to show more love to artists, because that experience I had at his showcase, he had a girlfriend. So his girlfriend was hosting with him, and she got kind of like little jelly, you know, with me for no reason. I didn't even know the person, nothing. As a matter of fact, I was clapping for her performing. You know, she sang good, everything. I didn't know it was a problem. And I mean, really and truly, I thought, okay, they just put me last to perform. But then, like, he broke up with the girl, and then he's calling me, DVD, I want to apologize to you, because the reason why I put you last is because she made me, because she didn't like you. So seeing things like that, you see, is what motivates me to be great, to artists that really
other
are
people.
passionate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of bullshit like that.
Too much.
Okay?
Everywhere,
much,
though,
yeah.
yeah.
Too much bullshit, man.
It be bad business out there. Like,
Yeah, it is. It is. There's a lot of bad business. That's
It
why I'm
goes back
saying.
to the same thing. It's just negative energy, you know.
Yeah, it is. A lot of negative
but that
energy.
makes you better. You see, like
Yeah.
from the negative, you are going to be a better example,
Absolutely.
you know? And that's what I enjoy doing.
Facts.
Shouts to Big.
I agree.
We go from negative to positive. and
Yes,
it's all
from negative
good.
to positive.
Yeah.
And you got to actually appreciate those experiences because that is what makes you the ish. That's what makes you, like, be successful. That's what makes you want to be like, damn, you know, I got to go hard.
Put in that work.
Absolutely.
I gotta prove, like, no, you know what I mean? That's really been my motto, like,
Yeah.
You gotta be
through all those
relentless.
struggles, you know?
Yeah. So, the For the Culture is not only the record label,
Right.
but you also have the podcast
The
as well,
podcast
right?
as well.
Yeah,
you're doing
let's
that-
hear
that's-
about that.
That's
Yeah,
the every
so
Friday thing
excited.
you're
Yeah,
doing, right?
every Fridays from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Well,
Shout
Ben-
outs to DJ Benha.
Shouts to Ben
Yeah,
man. That's
Ben.
another guy.
Yeah.
That's my day one right there, man.
Uh-huh.
Way back. We go way back.
Absolutely.
That's,
you
that's
know,
the
like,
brother right
he's
there.
awesome. He created online podcasts for, you know, he was one of the ones
The
that
pioneers
really believed, the
again.
pioneers in
Yeah.
Miami. of
And
the
also a
online
genius,
podcasting.
another one of those
He
genius
is.
level talents. He just really a very
Creative.
very intelligent dude, very
Very
creative, very talented, and
Humble.
and like I said, always been one of the guys, the purveyors of hip hop culture in
Right.
South Florida. You know what I'm saying?
I remember him when he had the MOC radio. Remember
Yeah,
MOC
yeah,
radio?
of
Then from
course.
MOC radio, now it's, you know, Excitement Radio.
Yeah.
He gave me an opportunity. I mean, he's seen my experiences with the music, the showcase, the KODs, the Aganellis, the Prince Marky D's, because Prince Marky D, rest in peace,
Rest in
that was my
peace.
bro, and that was my DJ. You know, he never wanted to charge me a dime. He was like, DVD, I love what you're doing for the culture. I'm just gonna be here to support. You know what I mean? At the end of the time, I'm still making bread off the
Yeah.
strip clubs, but I'm gonna support you. I'm like, bro, you sure?
Such a good
I'm
soul,
like,
man.
yeah,
Prince
and
Marky D.
he really did that. So
Legendary.
God bless him.
God bless
We
his
miss
soul.
him. We love him.
Yeah.
You know, and that was a legendary thing to have worked with. You know, from the Fat Boys like
Yeah.
Prince Marky
Yeah,
D.
crazy. I got a
know?
record that we did him. Well, me and Destiny and I did a record with him
Right.
before he passed. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe a year before he passed. And
Wow.
I feel so bad because he was always on me like, yo, let's shoot the video, let's shoot the
Mm-hmm.
video. And we didn't get to shoot the video, man.
Damn.
And I always regret that because the song is super dope. And it was right around the time when the George Floyd thing
Yeah,
was going
yeah,
on.
the situation.
So it's all about like that whole vibe. And it's just a dope,
Yeah.
dope song, really dope song produced by DJ
Right.
Megamix. I mean, I still got the record, but yeah, we didn't get to shoot that
It
video.
really
Me quedé
touched
con la
me.
gana, man.
His death really touched
Yeah,
me.
man.
You know,
It hurt
when
me a
I
lot.
went to the funeral, I was like, wow, I can't believe like this really
Yeah.
happened. Like, you know, our brother is gone. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
when I tell you that was one touch in my heart in music.
Yeah. And a legendary brother.
Legendary.
That guy was legendary.
Legendary. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't understand that he has to do with Mary J. Blige's,
Yeah.
you know, first project.
No, the
You know what I'm
importance,
saying?
the importance of
Right.
Prince Marky D
Yes.
in hip hop culture
Yes.
from day one.
Right.
You know, from day one, 'cause-
he helped the Bad Boy Records, the Diddy with the Mary J. Blige, the Faith Evans.
Even the Def
Mariah
Jams,
Carey's.
the Russell Simmons,
Right.
the Rick Rubins.
Mhm.
Those guys were the earliest things that they had signed to Rush.
Mark Anthony,
Yeah.
he wrote for Mark Anthony.
Crazy,
You know, he
yeah.
wrote for so
Legend.
many, and
Wow.
people
Legend,
don't
legend.
understand like
Yeah.
what a legend and
the
how
movies,
exactly the movies.
One of the first MCs to have a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, crazy,
Yeah,
crazy.
but it's just a lot of people don't understand though. He wasn't just the Fat Boys, Prince Marky D. This
Yeah.
man wrote like tons of music.
Yeah, songwriter, bro, just incredible talent overall.
Right.
Songwriter, DJ, personality, actual on-air, host. Like,
Yeah.
this guy was incredible. Could rock a
Incredible.
party, like, host a party, and just incredible, all around incredible guy, man. I miss him a
But
lot,
one thing
man.
about it, he ain't like nobody messing with his food. Like I tell y'all a story. Like I went and bought a pie pizza, and when remember V Live Miami,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Ocean
yeah.
Drive when they opened up V Live Miami.
That was a dope
I never
venue.
forget. Like I'm like, babe, you remember, right? That shit was hilarious. I bought the pie pizza. I said, look, Mark, this is for us to eat. one of the dancers was like, "Can I get a slice?" She took a slice. He's like, "What the fuck? You let her take that slice of pizza?" He went and grabbed the slice of pizza. He said, "Nobody messes with my food." You know what I'm saying?
He was serious about his food.
He was really a fat boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He really was.
Yeah.
And we missed.
Man.
It was like amazing, memories, bro.
Yeah, crazy, man. Nah, but tremenda persona, man. I loved Marky D, man. Great guy, and one of the few like you. He would actually take risks and put us on. He put a lot of our music on the air when he was on 103.5 The Beat.
And that's how you know he fucked with you.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, bro, you couldn't really get nobody to play your stuff on the air, and Marky D would be like, "Nah, we throwing that in the mix."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we would just shout him out, or put something, in the song that he liked or whatever, and he would always show love, man.
Always.
You know?
But he wasn't like that with everybody now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he respected us.
Yeah.
And it's
and he respected the culture. Yeah, he respected the culture though, because if it was whack, he was the first one to tell you, "Yo,
he'll
whack.
tell you.
Take the shit
Tell
back."
me about it, bro.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie.
Constructive criticism is great.
Yeah, he would be honest.
Oh no, and he will say it on the mic.
Yeah.
He don't give a ish.
Yeah.
He don't give a ish if that's on the radio spinning.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know why the fuck they care. They like this shit. This shit whack.
This shit whack. This shit's terrible. Yeah. Even like the
For
music
real.
that was on the man.
Like the stuff
Great
that was
guy.
constantly requested that he didn't like.
Yeah, whatever it was. If he didn't like it, if he didn't mess with it, he would be like, "This shit's garbage."
I'll tell you a story though. When I first came encounter with him to work with him the first day, I said, "Damn, you look so familiar." You know what I'm saying? This is like my first day working with him.
Because you didn't know he was the one from the Fat Boys?
I knew. I'm like, "Damn, you look so familiar, bro." I don't know what you legend, right? Like what you mean? You know what I mean? He's there spinning and
because he's humble. He's humble.
I mean, what's your DJ name though? You like, I'm not a DJ. I press buttons, and I press Marky D, and I'm like, "You asshole."
Yeah.
He embarrassed me
Yeah.
in front of everybody though. But no, we got to. That was the first joke of the night working with him, bro.
Yeah.
But it was awesome after that.
Beautiful thing, man.
It was awesome after that because when they tested me in that event, I brought Mobb Deep from Prodigy.
Ooh.
That's another legend that I knew personally. Like his mom was best friends with my mom. So rest in peace to Fatima, rest in peace to Prodigy.
Rest in peace,
And
man.
he was like family. When I tell you dinner with the family, I really knew him.
Right.
Even though he was in New York and his mom would work for City of Miami Beach. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. And she was my teacher.
That's what's
So
up.
that was the friendship, the build of how much hip hop impact in my life. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't know that. Okay.
That's crazy, man.
So he came for my first night. He showed up. He pulled up for my first night, and when Akinelli and Prince Marky D and everybody's and they like that Queens, New York in the building. Aka's from Queens, New York.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
she's like, I came here for DVD. That's my sis. So boom. They just started talking there, and that's how I got a little bit of respect.
Right.
They
That's when
threw me to
everybody
the
said,
wolves,
"Oh,
you feel me?" They wanted to test me, and
Yeah.
I passed.
That's when everybody said, "Yo, she's thorough. She's that."
So there's articles about it. I bookmarked it because these were KOD days.
Wow.
There's article about Prince Marky D being the DJ, DVD, Aganelli.
What magazine is this?
This is Ocean Drive magazine.
Oh, okay, Ocean Drive.
You know what I'm saying?
Dope. So dope, man. Wow,
Yeah.
you throwing me back right now. I remember this. Crazy. So dope. Man. Look at you, man. You look like a jit.
I was a jit. Yeah, I bookmarked this specific paper though because here is legend-ish here.
How old were you here?
This was 6 years ago, fam. Can you believe that?
Really?
Yeah,
No.
that's how long ago.
No.
6
more
years
than
ago.
that.
6 years ago. Even though I've worked with them more than that, but it's 6 years ago, fam.
Really?
Because remember, it was Queen of Diamonds, King of Diamonds.
So this is after the Maybach
After King
Latino
of
stuff?
Diamonds,
Yeah.
yeah.
Really?
After the King of Diamonds, this is 2016.
Oh, okay.
Beginning of 2016.
So
Because
7 years.
remember they did V Live and they try to bring the KOD vibe,
Right.
but more classy, you
Right.
know.
Yeah.
And Akinelli was having issues there, man, big time. They were harassing him. He was the first black man to have a license
Right.
in Ocean Drive.
Yeah.
So actually, there were headaches. There were haters
A lot of
calling
issues.
in, a lot of things like that. Seeing that, it was very unfortunate that he had to close, down the spot.
Yeah.
And all that, but my grind was always jazzy, you know, besides working at different places and working with amazing people. And I'm just so happy that I did show love to artists. You know, I don't regret it for a minute.
That's a beautiful
you
thing.
know, it's something I love to do.
Yeah.
I love to do. You know,
And-
I had
and you're
put
still
them
doing it.
first than me at the time. Like
Yeah.
at the time, I wasn't even focusing on myself. I was just enjoying.
Right.
You know, just doing this for the culture.
Yeah. And that's what you were doing. You had one of the dopest spots in town for
Thank
the locals
you.
to come rock.
In
you know
South
what I mean?
Beach,
Yeah.
because South Beach didn't really support
At all.
the artists.
At all,
you know,
yeah.
it was all about fancy stuff or popping bottles. You know what I'm saying?
It was
Like
all
just
the
the
tourism,
club thing,
yeah.
the tourism.
Yeah. And you couldn't get none of your music played in none of them
Exactly.
spots. The only spot you could go and rock was
Right.
Jazz It with DVD hosting it.
Right. And
You know?
if you notice, jazz is now not like how it was because there's new owners, you
right.
know. And once that club closed down, everything just died out
Right.
in Miami Beach clubs.
Yeah.
Because that was the link.
That was the spot. Yeah, no, and that was
That
the
was
spot.
the
Like
link,
you
bro.
had that like wall
was the
to
link.
wall. Like I'm telling you, you
Right.
couldn't even walk through there. It was like, excuse me. You couldn't even take a step. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how packed it would be. Like every week. Well, you used to do it multiple nights a week.
They
No?
gave me multiple nights because
Right.
shit, I did great on Monday night.
Yeah, because I remember you had like the Mondays too.
Miami Mondays. I used
Right.
to call it Miami
Yeah.
Mondays. This was like, I started in early 2011
Wow.
at Jazzy. You know,
So imagine.
I was one of like the only promoter that stood there until like boom.
Right.
The club was sold out right on my birthday, and they told me, look, DVD, this is what's gonna go down. And I knew I was the first one to find out they were gonna close down. You know, I said, you know what, I gotta throw something big. I gotta do like a you know, we gotta
Like a
celebrate
goodbye
because it's
party.
not gonna be like the
Right.
same no more. You
Right.
know, so I did that on my birthday.
Right.
It was the last day.
Beautiful thing.
You know, and it's
That
just
was memorable.
unfortunate because I miss it. You know, I never seen a club be like that. You know,
But
the
you
level
got
that
you
it
got an
was.
event going on now every Sunday,
Every month I do an event with DJ Benha and Shy Will, and we call it the Best Kept Secret.
Oh, okay.
And we do have a showcase that it is the same vibe like how it was at
Right.
Jazzy. But we do it monthly, you know. We don't do it like, you know, every
not a
week
weekly thing?
because we don't want it to die out. You know,
Right.
like these days you do a showcase every week.
Yeah.
You know, usually like, you
It'll
know,
die out.
right. It's good to do it monthly.
Right.
You know, it's good
This
to
is
do
the
it
one
monthly.
that's on Sundays, no? On Sunday night?
It's every Saturday every month.
Oh,
We
okay,
pick like a
okay.
month on a Saturday.
okay.
But in the future, yes, I'm planning, if I do a showcase consistently, it has to be my own club, you know? So that's a goal. That
Trying to own a club?
oh yeah.
That's what's up.
Absolutely.
That's
I definitely
Absolutely, I
definitely
am.
could see you doing that, yeah.
Absolutely.
I could definitely see you running
If
a
I'm
club.
going to do something consistently, you know, like events consistently, like involving industry, you know, and all that, I want to own the club because there's certain clubs that don't appreciate that, you know, that lifestyle,
Right.
you know?
So I've always thought about that because I always like kind of
Yeah.
would you know, I've always thought about owning a club, but what would you do in a club? Like if you had like a club, like every night you would do different things, or
I would do different themes, but involving the artists. You know what I mean? Like how it is in Wynwood.
Right.
You know, I like how the movement is in Wynwood
Right.
because it's about, you know, the real elements of music. You
Right.
know, I will have different concepts of it though. Maybe like R&B singers. You know,
dope.
there's gonna be nights that's gonna be multiple. It could be like
You been to the
like
Fly Guy
rap.
party, the one that they're doing over there at Racket,
Which
the
one?
headliner?
I
With the
have
Fly
been
Guy
invited.
DJ?
I haven't. I need to go check it
Dope vibe.
Yeah?
yeah.
I need to
crazy.
check it out.
Crazy R&B party. Yeah.
I heard about it. Yeah,
Dope vibe.
Shorty Doo Wop. Shout out to Shorty Doo Wop. She was telling me about it, and I've
Yeah.
been invited.
Yeah.
I it's just that I've been working on so much goals.
No, I already
and
know you like me. You
I'm
stay working.
accomplishing,
Yeah.
you know. And
Yeah.
when it's time to then, you know, when you're
Yeah.
you're
When it's time to
relaxed
pop
from
out, we
all-
pop out.
I'm really
Facts.
putting work for 2024. You
That's
know,
what it is.
like the
That's what it
label was one of the focus. It came
see
through.
you.
Shout out to DJ No Rap.
Congrats.
By
I
the
see
way,
you.
thank
Yeah.
you. If it wasn't for DJ No Rap, legendary 76ers, like it was him, the NBA, one of the first DJs, NBA and DJ Irie are the only DJs.
Salute
that-
DJ
yeah,
Irie, man. Another
Salute
legend,
to
man.
DJ Irie.
And DJ No Rap too, man.
DJ
Salute
No
to
Rap,
No Rap.
he as a matter of fact, he just made me the Florida governor of Dipset DJs. So shout out to
Wow.
Cameron.
Dipset.
Shout out
That's
to
big.
Dipset.
Congrats
You
to
know what I'm
Cam too and
Yeah.
Mace, man. They got the it is what it is.
Shout
talk.
out to Nikki
Killing it.
Rojas because
Yeah.
she's the governor in New York for Dipset DJs, and they're showing so much love to the female DJs. So
That's what's
I'm
up.
the one in Florida.
Yeah.
You know, it's on and popping.
That's beautiful.
And he is the reason why so many blessings with, the Gotos, Empire. Like, shout out to DJ No Rap, a real one.
yeah.
you
Shouts
know?
to No Rap, man, for
Yeah.
real. And Irie too, man.
It's so
Legends.
refreshing to see that.
Legends.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really good to
I
see
was
you.
shocked,
in
but
such a good-
he seen
yeah.
my grind. He said, DVD,
Yeah.
I want you.
It's time. It's
You know,
time.
you're
That's
the
what I'm
gonna be-
saying.
and
It's good
they
to see
showed
you
up
in
the
this position.
females
Yeah.
DJs,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
that's so awesome to like, damn, like,
Yeah.
because they picking, like, he's picking each female that it's on her grind, like
Right.
credibility, you know what
Right,
I'm
right,
saying?
right,
The
right.
hard work.
That actually
Who you
putting
know.
in work.
Right, who like who fucks with you, this rapper has nothing nice to say about you. So it's like it's so important to build a network.
Pay
to
attention.
Always,
to
guys.
be
It's
successful.
It's crucial in this day and
Right.
age.
And to understand, you gotta respect the grind as well. Don't
Yeah.
take shit, but you gotta respect those.
Yeah.
You know
Gotta
what I'm saying?
acknowledge.
Right. And it's been a fortunate, great 2023. So 2024 is gonna be epic and amazing.
It's a
You know what I'm
Kobe
saying?
I see
year.
you.
I can't wait to support South Florida.
Yeah.
It's all because Florida needs the help.
It needs to
you
get
know?
back on the map for real.
Right. But it's because there's certain gatekeepers that don't want that, though. And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about
I
the
love
haters.
to talk about that,
The gatekeepers and the people trying to
bro.
block the locals from
The
moving up.
blessing
Exactly.
blockers.
What's going on with that? What's going on? With
Like, the truth is, man, they don't want to see another artist make it. They don't, especially out in Miami, from Miami. They don't.
yeah. They
you
don't
know?
want to see nobody.
And it was just a few that wanted just about them, and they don't want to have others, succeed. And that's the truth. Like,
So you think that's what it is?
absolutely, Miami and Connecticut are the two places that been blackballed. Why we don't see artists, like, why it's always been the same thing. Every other state has a new artist, It's Miami has that problem. Connecticut has that problem. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not like we don't got talent. We got tons of talent
Yeah.
out here that's dope. They're
But
really putting in work and really
they
got
don't
records.
want it. They don't want it out.
Yeah,
It's just certain people that want to be the ones.
kind of crazy.
And that's facts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about it because it's
Got
true.
to.
And
No,
you
but
know
this
what?
this is that fuego talk.
Real
That's what
I'm
it's all
gonna talk
about.
about
Fuego.
it, and people still gonna respect me for talking about it
You got to.
because I
You gotta put it
I
out
go to
there.
different party networks, industry-ish, and okay, DVD, I see you, but they know damn DVD is really against this fucked up system. I really am. I don't like the fucked up system.
You
The
gotta
only
stand
way
for your
it's the only
truth.
way to create change.
Right.
You gotta acknowledge all
Right.
this shit that's going on. It's the
Absolutely.
only way to change.
But they always gonna try to shut people up. I pray every day. I meditate because you have to. And this music is very spiritual. A lot of people don't understand that if you're not ready or strong, you could really collapse
yourself.
and fuck yourself up. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, you gotta learn. You gotta be strong. You be ready. You know what I mean? It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy. You gotta think out of the local as well.
Right.
You know what I mean? You
You're
got to.
absolutely right,
You
yeah.
gotta be universal with it.
You gotta think global,
Right.
like
Right.
the Empress.
You have to.
Yeah.
That's how you gonna make it out.
Yeah. You right.
And then you are that perfect example to want to sign artists, and give them that opportunity that they deserve.
Real
But a
talk.
lot of people are afraid to talk about that. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't want to talk about.
They
like,
feel
Not
threatened.
here though.
Those
We're
are-
not afraid.
Nah, but a lot of people feel threatened, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Listen, there'll be people like, oh my God, TVD, I'm afraid to say this because they're gonna blackball me. I can't do this because then the station's gonna be against me if I do this. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Talk your shit.
Yeah. No.
Talk
I
your
understood why Prince Marky D was spinning at booby traps or spinning at the KODs, and because once you are your own boss, you don't give three fucks what anybody thinks. You're doing this for the culture. This is what you love to do.
Real talk.
I don't care who judges me. I do this for fun, but yeah, I'm gonna make my money, but I'm not gonna get fucked over selling my soul.
Real talk.
You know what I mean?
Everything
It's a
has its
difference,
limits,
you know?
and everybody has their
Right.
boundaries. So it's
Right.
about how you keep them.
Right. Like, I know women are winning today, you know, like, yeah, we
But
see
the
that.
price of what?
But the thing is, they're not really happy with themselves. When you got to do plastic surgery and fuck up your body to be accepted.
Right.
And that's what's going on today.
It's
in
that
women's
influence.
industry.
It's that social media influence.
Yeah. You know?
Kind of fucking up all the
Like, people think it's cute to keep fucking up, distorting your lips. Like,
right.
you know, like, oh, like,
Yeah.
because you want to be accepted. You know
all
what I'm
that
saying?
Botox,
Like,
yeah.
they're not happy. These women in the industry now are not happy. The shit they gotta go through.
Yeah. Kind of crazy, man.
It's they slavering, honestly.
Yeah, and that's why I always
You
say,
know,
like, the
they
social
are.
media thing is a gift and a curse, right? Because it's
Yeah,
It is a
of
gift and a
course.
curse.
right, because it
It
connects us and it's making everything like
Everything
more
that's
accessible.
glorified right now, you have to question it a little bit. At
Yeah,
least a little
yeah.
bit, guys, please.
Yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying.
You can't
That-
just follow everything you see.
real
I don't
talk.
follow everything I see.
Real talk. Yeah, you can't.
I do
No.
take my time to study like both sides.
For sure.
You know, and that's why I be like, you know what, nah, fuck
You gotta
that.
keep
like,
an open mind, but to a certain extent.
Right.
You know?
Like, a lot of people will go for a certain somebody because they feel that person's a famous rapper, or, you know, like, oh, got more powers to this. But like, once you start like noticing the difference, you know, and noticing that everyone in that person, that around that rapper that seems like so fucking cool, they can't even be themselves, and they have to be like fucking stiff. Like, that's so, you see that. It's not hard to see that
Right.
on TV.
Yeah.
Or on a show,
Yeah. No, you're right.
you know, anywhere. It
You're
happens to
absolutely right.
women and men in the industry.
Yeah. No, it does. It happens to everybody.
It's
I
like
think.
you're signing a contract not to be yourself. You're actually signing a contract like for
To
people
be who they want you to
be
be.
a puppet.
to
you
play
feel me?
play a character.
Right.
Yep.
So shout outs to who really is bossing it out, that really busted their ass, you know, and not have to deal with things like that, but still fortunate, having a family,
Yeah.
making this money, making great music.
Making it
shout out to
work.
Go Toes, because
Yeah.
that's a real one.
Yeah.
You know what
Salute
I'm saying?
to Gold Toes, man. He's a
Shout out to
he's a
DJ
legend
No
in the
Rep, they real ones.
Latino industry, man. Definitely.
I respect the men that still have family. They happy with their wives, you know, like their kids.
They have
You're
self-respect.
still doing this music, you know, you're
And
still
making
successful.
moves. Yeah.
And you're like Ghazi's right hand man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, and Ghazi's killing it right now. I
Right,
think he
you
made the
know?
Forbes list. I think
number
What?
one platform
Yeah.
in music.
for
like,
independent. yeah,
exactly.
definitely
Number
the
one.
number one.
So when I respect those that still living their life.
Yeah, man.
Have a
Congrats to
family.
Ghazi, man, because they're doing a
For
beautiful
real.
thing over there.
For
Gold
real.
Toes, Ghazi, everybody over there, they're killing it, man.
Absolutely.
Empire is the way right now.
Right.
They got the wave, man. But
Yeah, man.
listen, DVD, we got a little segment that we
Yes,
play.
let's get
Yeah.
into
Okay.
It's like a rapid fuego segment. It's like
Okay.
it's like a rapid fire, but we call it rapid fuego segment.
All right.
So we just throw up two options, and then you decide.
Okay.
You tell us which one. You know what I'm saying? Which
Okay.
one you fuck with? All right.
Okay.
High heels or sneakers?
I like both.
Both.
so
they
far.
always say it depends.
Damn.
Yeah, so
I like
far.
both.
It depends on the occasion, right?
A lot of people they see me more with heels though.
Yeah.
Because heels, see, I'm a big fan of salsa dancing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you're
So
the
even
empress.
though there's hip hop like playing, like I be doing some salsa moves, and the heels do it for me, bro.
Yeah. You're the empress. You're the
Something about the
empress.
heels.
Heels
It
make
really,
sense.
like, when I wear sneakers, it's because I really just like, okay, after I
I
just
think
dance
it's
and
the
go down
divine
and chill, you know what I'm
feminine
saying?
Chilling, yeah.
energy.
But the heels just motivate me to be this diva, like on the fucking dance floor, bro.
There you
On some
go.
Michael Jackson shit.
All right.
We're actually getting groovy with it. Watch out.
All right. Beyonce or Rihanna?
Rihanna.
Rihanna?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I respect Rihanna, man. She's a billionaire. She's having kids. She's natural with it. And, you know, like natural, what I mean is like she's just down to earth, you know? And I love that how she shows love to disabilities or people that may not have an arm and still do a runway, like, you know, showing love to varieties of people. Like, I respect Rihanna, man. Shout out Rihanna. Yeah,
Shouts to Rihanna, man.
Big time.
But Queen Bee's the same though. She's natural and she's, you know,
I know, but
she's
I
still
gotta
she's out
give
there having
it to
kids.
Rihanna. I gotta
Okay,
give it to
all right.
Rihanna. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Cardi or Nicki?
You know, that is such a hard one.
That's a hard one, right?
Yeah. Because
You know she's gonna go up north with the up north.
You know
Why
her
you
New
doing
York
me
people's
like
gonna
that?
be like, what, DVD?
Why you doing me like that?
I ain't gonna lie. Look, I always say,
I'ma
cause
fuck with Nikki though.
yeah, no,
knew
I
it.
always say Nikki's
I'ma
pen.
fuck with Nikki.
Nikki's
I'ma fuck
pen
with
is
Nikki, though.
unmatched.
I'ma fuck with Nikki because like Nikki is awesome as well. She's so hardworking and she put it on the map
Lot
so
of
many
years.
Yeah.
and she don't play about her
Yeah.
her raps, you know,
She
and her
does
lyrics. And she has her own fucking label too.
Yeah. No, you can't
You know
take
what I'm
nothing away
saying?
from Nikki. That's
Yeah,
why I
she
always
got
say
her
Nikki.
own label.
And that pen, boy, Nikki's pen is second to none, boy.
She's gangster with it.
yeah, she's
And
gangster
she's still
with it.
classy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah.
they have try to fight and she's like
Yeah,
still like
no, she's very
Stiff with
good.
it,
She's
but I
a
like
she's a
it.
mob boss. Nigga. Shouts to Barbie.
I like the
But
Barbie.
Cardi's dope as well. I love
She
Cardi
is.
as well. She's Dominican.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
to
yeah,
she
yeah,
diminish
reps
yeah.
for the
her, not to
Latinos. I love
diminish
her.
her, yeah.
Yeah, I love her as well. But Cardi, I think is just more of an entertainer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
More of a whole she's a stripper.
Uh-huh.
You know, she's just you know what I mean.
She does her own characters
Right.
way
But,
more
yeah.
wild.
And I
would
think
say,
kind of that's why
than Nicki Minaj.
I believe that's why Cardi won. Like Cardi wins because she has that everyday girl appeal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nikki's a little bit more elegant. She's more
She's
like
less goofy
bossy.
with
But,
it.
but one
You know what I
thing,
mean?
what makes Nikki win now is the net worth now.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Her
what I'm
net
saying.
worth-
That's what I'm
her
saying.
net
She's
worth
just
is higher.
she's
Those
a
years,
boss.
that's
you know.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Yeah.
What I like about Nikki is that, you know, she believes we shouldn't like speak on each other's race. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? You know, like I feel like there were certain things that, you know, Cardi was funny, trying to be funny, you know, but calling someone roach is not cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you are in the black community, you know,
Right.
as a black Latina, you know what I'm saying? Those are offensive words.
Yeah. You got
what
to
I'm
carry yourself a certain way.
So,
Yeah.
you know, Nikki had a point talking about that.
Yeah.
Nikki did have a point about that, you
Yeah.
know.
No, I agree.
She's a great artist, yeah. I fucks with her music. She's one of the dopest right now. But, you know, it's just like how you treat the culture
Right.
and the respect.
Yeah.
If you love it, right? You gotta
Yeah. You
civilize
always
a little bit on that.
absolutely.
And there it goes back to like the acknowledgement, you know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Dogs or cats?
Damn, I had dogs and cats, bro. That's hard.
You can't pick one.
Well, I miss Milo. Yeah, my dog, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dog passed away like
You
months
seem like a
ago,
dog
bro.
lover. You seem
I
like
do. My Milo, that was my guard dog, my
Yeah.
Jack Russell.
Yeah.
He ain't play. He would let me know if a bitch was bad, like if she was bad news, like
Bad
bad vibes.
vibes.
She had bad energy?
That motherfucker, I mean, like, what the fuck? And then
Yeah,
I found out, yeah, that bitch was bad. She was
Yes.
not good people, not good energy.
The dogs will warn you,
Dogs,
right?
No.
Dogs, and you know what I like? That spell backwards is God.
Wow, that's
G.O.D..
crazy. Yeah,
You know,
that's crazy. And I always feel like dogs do have that connection, like that.
right?
Oh no, yes.
that- you know what I'm
they
saying?
definitely
Yeah.
connect
Best
with
friend.
their owner.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right.
It's more intimate than with a cat, I think. That's like what helps.
Man, I don't know. It's something weird about the cats that I've had. They got along with the dogs, and they.
Really?
Didn't we just hear that from
Yeah,
the other
like
girl?
when I tell you my dog Milo, Milo, rest in peace. He will piss on the dog's, I mean, on the cat's face. Literally, I would buy like a bed for
That's
the
so
cat,
crazy.
and this motherfucker will like piss on the motherfucker's face. Like,
Wow.
motherfucker, it's my space. Yes, my territory. Yo, that was crazy
crazy.
to see.
the
In
disrespect.
my home, and
That's
only
crazy.
in my house, you see this shit, bro. Who sees an animal do that, right?
But it's
You shoulda
crazy.
sent
That
it to,
but you say they got
that
along.
show.
Oh no, they got along, but it's like
They got along, but he was pissing on
America's
he was
Home
pissing on-
Videos. You
Hey,
should have sent it in
you know
there.
what I mean? Like what people like you see people really be like, who the fuck this person think on my territory? Like my dog really like.
Look, pussy, we finna get along as long as I can piss on your face every day, all right?
He hit him with the R. Kelly. No,
That's some prison shit. No, that boy, that's some prison shit. That boy had him. Look, we gonna get along just fine. I'm gonna come by and piss on your face every day.
Not seriously. That
Yo,
was one
that's
special
terrible.
dog.
That was violence. That was violence.
brutal.
All right. All right, massage or facial?
That is so hard.
For real,
Why?
they're both amazing.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
I'ma say massage.
Yeah, I'm a massage type of guy.
but deep tissue or like which type of massage?
Like a massage, you know, like a
Because
massage.
there's variations of all of that.
Yeah, but those deep tissue massages end up hurting though, man.
I know that's right.
I be feeling like I need a massage after the massage when I get those. Nah, man.
Have you ever gone to the Chinese places?
Yeah, no, it's not. No.
Oh
It's too
shit.
much. No, I like to go like I go
He
like
knows what we're talking about.
No, but I go like to the country club. I go to like the Rao Country Club at the spa. They hook it up.
No.
Like professional
Listen,
massage.
not no creep shit, but they beat you up. They see you
the
strong
chinos?
and they're like, ping.
Nah. Relax. You gotta relax.
They're hitting you with elbows and all.
No. I don't want to get beat up. Relax. I just came from a massage, little mama. I tell her relax.
Oh shit.
Relax. All right. What about cooking or eating out?
I love cooking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what do you cook?
Even though I love eating out, I love Benihanas. We love the Flanagans. I'm an undercover fat girl.
Yeah.
But no, I love cooking.
Yeah. You like cooking? You like cooking a meal for the fam?
Grilling on the barbecue,
Yeah.
cooking
Fire.
at home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's nothing like that
The
vibe,
best.
right?
There's
I
nothing like
love
that
it.
vibe. Yeah.
I love having like the fam over. I love like football when football season's on and everybody
Right.
comes over like Sunday, watch the game and
Right.
just grill. That's the best. That's the best vibe.
And even if I were to be a millionaire, that's what I'll still love to do. You know what I'm saying?
Probably even more, because then if we
Yeah,
got,
you
if
have
we got
the
it like that, you
space,
invite
got the
everybody over.
food,
Yeah,
you got everything.
Come on, we watching the game, we chilling, we cooking. Yeah, I would love that.
Once that grill is on, you know it's on.
Yep. All right, let me see where we going. Imagine this is the problem. I be forgetting the segment. I don't got it down pat yet, so I'll be. All right. So, what is your favorite food? Talking about food.
My favorite food, ceviche.
Really?
Yeah.
Ceviche de que
Del pescado.
Oh, de pescado.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I like shrimps too.
I like shrimp ceviche.
But I don't like the squid. I'm not a squid.
Yeah, no, not the pulpo.
No,
Yeah,
not the pulpo.
but I like
ceviche though.
yeah, camarones.
You guys
and
like
pescados.
conch, like the Bahamian one?
Yeah.
Have you ever had
I'm sorry.
ceviche from Ecuador? Ecuadorian ceviche?
Nuh-uh.
We just had a guest yesterday telling us about it. I'm dying
She
to
made
have
us
it.
hungry. We were like,
Yeah.
damn, okay, we need to get some of that.
Yeah, because she started explaining it. I was like, damn, I ain't never had that. I usually have the Peruvian ceviche. So she was like, no,
Yeah.
Ecuadorian ceviche is different. I was like, wow, I want to try that. And she
Yeah,
was talking
I
about a
love
soup
ceviche.
too. The soup with
She
the
said it
queso
was a
frito.
soup with aguacate, with queso fresco. We were like,
Queso frito. I was like, what? Yeah.
I love ceviche. Yeah.
I was like, so you like cooking?
Yeah.
Can we come over?
I know how to make the ceviche, but the shrimps one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do?
I haven't done the fish one, no. But everybody loves my shrimp ceviche though.
Really?
Yeah, every like Christmas like party.
Oh, we gotta
so
try
I
some
do
of that.
Yeah,
We
I
gotta
do
try
that.
some of that.
That's
DVD
so good with the
ceviche.
little crackers. Oh my god.
Fire.
Yeah, with
Okay.
the hot sauce too. Oh my god.
Okay, worst job you ever had?
Oh, this is a good one.
The worst job I ever had. Yeah, man, it was at a salon. You know what I mean? Because it was actually these two brothers that are Jewish. You know, and their sister.
At the beach?
Yeah, on the beach.
But you was doing hair?
I was doing hair at the one hotel
Okay.
at one point, and this was like around the COVID.
Were they on 24th?
Yeah. I went there and I started doing hair so good. You know what I mean? Like the keratina, the Botox, and just I was getting tipped.
Killing it.
You know, and the motherfuckers got mad at me for getting tipped. And they wanted to take my tip, but I'm like, get the fuck out of here. It's my tip. They decided to give my tip, okay? All right, it's my tip.
Why are they
So
taking your
that
tip?
was really a bad experience to go through.
That's crazy.
That's
You know,
greed.
and one
It's so
of
ugly.
the brothers that went there was trying to show his wee wee. You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
And I'm like, bro, this is unprofessional.
No.
And I did write an email to the hotel. I did. And complain because that's disrespectful.
Right.
You know, a woman having to women. Now I wasn't the only
crazy.
woman. They were mistreating black girls that were working as receptionists. It was a terrible experience. You figure, okay, that's a nice salon and it's a nice spot to go
So
to.
if you weren't Jewish, they had a problem with you type of thing?
At first, it was so nice to me because they find me like you know, like okay, she's cute, you know, like
Right.
you know, there was a little bit of hospitality, like food or drink. But then when it comes to the fact that you're making your money, people, you're great spoken. You know, you talk to people, you're sociable, and it's not your fault that people gonna tip you, and you're doing such a good job.
They were
with
just
hair.
greedy.
Yeah, you know, and they offered me the position. They were like, we want to make you one of the hairstylists here. You know, you're good. You know what you're doing, because I've always been good with doing my own hair, you
Right.
know, and everything. No, it was I kind of like challenged myself. I said, let me take off from the music. I was making good money at the job,
Right.
at the salon, but
Right.
then I didn't like dealing with the racism and how they treat Latinas,
Right.
you know, blacks. Like I was like, fuck that. I'm not with this bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Wrong person. They call me back, you know, to get my W-2. Oh, we miss you. You know, we really will want you back. Can you please come back? I'm like, I'm on my music thing again, and
They
I'm
lost all their
sorry,
clientele.
You know? If you ever think about coming back, please, you know, come back.
You
know
might
what I'm
win
saying?
some, but you just lost
But
one.
it was a very bad experience.
Yeah.
Very bad. And I don't think they're there no more.
No?
I don't think
They're
so.
gone.
I've seen it just get full of restaurants. I haven't really seen any.
Yeah, I think they're not there no more.
boutiques
they
or
lost
salons
like
down there anymore.
Probably, I don't know. I mean, it's expensive to have a salon there.
Yeah.
But when you have a bad character, you know, you expect people to come back and help you
No,
be an
bad
employee.
business. You're doing bad business.
So that was the worst job.
That was the worst.
The worst experience at a job.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful location.
Yeah.
What a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name something that makes you smile.
My kids.
Yeah.
Aww.
How many kids do you have, DZ?
I have, he's like my baby. You know, he's an adult, my son. He has autism, Asperger's syndrome. He's 20 years old, you know, but he's still my baby,
Right.
you know. And he taught me to be a strong person, a strong woman, you know, patience, having patience, understanding, you know, that.
Is he the only one you have?
He's not the only one. I have a toddler, you know. She just turned 4 this year, you know. So I have a baby girl, and she's more like the big sister because she understands him.
Right.
You know, she loves him, calms
Right.
him down, which I love my kids. You know, he's still my baby, although he's 20 years old.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's my baby, you know.
That's how it is.
You know,
You know,
his
my
mind
little
is like a
sister-
7-year-old, you know.
My little sister got Down syndrome, you know.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
so-
God bless
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
God puts them in our lives because they need people like us. There's a lot of bad people out there that don't treat, you know, disabled
Yeah.
individuals well.
Yeah.
We see it on the news a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm a big
Unfortunate.
advocate for Autism Speaks, you know, autism awareness.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, because he's been he's my strong soul. Like he keeps me strong. I call him Simba because he loves to be called Simba.
That's
He's a
what's up.
Leo, so
That's
he knows
what's
he's a Leo. He
Aw.
likes to be called Simba.
That's so cute.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay. Best piece of advice you've ever been given.
The best piece of advice I've ever been given is that no matter what struggle, that makes you successful.
No matter what.
Struggle you go through, whether you're crying, you're having a downfall, there's going to be a happy ending.
Right. Go through whatever you got to go
Right.
through.
It's going to make you better.
Yeah. Follow through to the end, and it's going to make you better.
You're going to win.
That's beautiful. That's what's up.
That really
Yeah.
is. That was deep. I like that.
That's very deep. Okay. Anything left on your bucket list?
Anything what?
On your bucket list? Anything you want to do? Anything that's left on your bucket list that you haven't done already? Because, I mean, you've done a lot of big things already, but.
I can't wait to get married with my fiance. Shout out to my fiance. You know, he's been here like on my worst times and my greatest times now.
Shouts
You
to
know what I'm
Problema
saying?
Lirical.
Yes,
He's
shout out
been
to
holding
Problema
you down for a
Lirical.
minute.
That's
For a
right.
minute.
He's a real one.
Salute to Problema
He
Lirical, man.
entered in my, you know, we've been actually friends for 13 years, but we're in a relationship close to 8 years. You know, it takes to have a friend before being in a, you know, relationship, marriage. And he's really the definition of that, because when I tell you, as much times everybody saw me throw shows at Jazzy, a lot of people don't understand I was battling cancer. I'm a cancer survivor, you know what I'm
Wow.
saying?
I never
he
knew that.
entered my life after I had the surgery, survived this, you know, that was a battle that people don't understand. Like, it was not easy
Right.
to battle with that. And then my dad had drug issues. You know, he fell into the drug world, and I had to detox my dad. It was a huge battle where I took off years, like 3 years. People were like saying, "Damn, what happened to DVD? She hasn't been on social media like that."
You were
I
handling
took
all these
off
personal
because
issues.
I had to take time my fiance was there for me. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the people that I thought were my friends, were not there for me.
Right.
Because you see it. You see, like, when you're doing so well, is when people want to be
Everybody's
around
there.
you. You feel me?
Of course.
And that's not cool. If you really fuck with me, you fuck with me whether it's bad times, good times.
Real talk.
And a lot of those people that let me down at those times trying to come back.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They always come back.
They've been
sadly.
trying to come back because they see
That's
what's
how it
going
be.
on. They've
That's how
been
it-
trying to come back.
That's how it is.
And it hurts, but at least you say, you know what? I know I did a good thing for them, but hey,
It's not gonna happen again.
I wish you well from a distance, because not everybody deserves
Facts.
to be
Not
around
everybody-
your energy
yeah,
after you
exactly.
made it. They should have been there. I don't care how popular that individual was. How
It's a
famous,
privilege.
right?
It's a privilege to be around you,
right.
Queen.
Thank you,
It's a
fam.
privilege.
Thank you.
You know?
But you
Appreciate
understand that,
you.
and I know
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
been through that.
Yes,
So we
Yeah.
relate on that because
absolutely.
you and Destiny, y'all killed it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
thank you,
saying?
Thank you.
And I know there was I know the story.
Yeah.
We know each other's story. So it's not cool to have people just be around you when we here celebrating, right? And
When you're up.
they're here drinking our VIP bottles when shit's good. But then when shit gets real and you spend so much money on these people, right? You need help. Where the fuck you at?
Yeah.
Oh, now you disappear on
Trust
me?
me,
But
I
I
know
was there
that.
for you. I fed you. I paid you as a security. I gave you a name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I built your name. So
It's
now
gotta
this is
be
how
an
you do
exchange.
me?
It's gotta be reciprocal.
But it's like
gotta be both
what
ways.
Right.
what God bless, no man can stop, man.
Exactly.
So
Facts.
you on your path.
Exactly. But it's crazy because like it's like we're always gonna have the motion. The
Yeah.
thing is about people like us.
Say it
is
again.
that
Say it again. We always
we
gonna
always
have
gonna
the
have the
motion.
motherfucking motion.
Let them know. Shots to Mark the shooter.
Yeah,
Hey.
we always gonna have the motion. This is what they
Facts.
don't understand. We take off. We even if it's like a year, 2, 4 years, people don't understand. We are connected.
Yeah. And that
They don't
comeback gonna be
understand like how much
That-
our phone cost the connections we have on our motherfucking phone.
Real
Yes.
talk.
You
That
understand?
bounce
Shout
back
out
gonna
to
be greater.
Hurricane
greater.
Joe.
That bounce back gonna
Right.
be infinite.
You understand? So they don't understand. Yeah, we take off. That don't mean we stopped.
Facts.
We taking off from the matrix a little bit.
Real talk.
Yep.
You
Gotta
know,
disconnect
we
from the
ain't going
matrix
nowhere.
a little bit sometimes.
It
We ain't
takes
going
time,
nowhere.
right?
Queen,
But
listen.
they don't understand. We come back, we still on and
Still
connected.
on and harder than ever.
But they be thinking,
Yeah.
damn, they fucked up.
Yeah.
Damn, they gave up. I'm glad I'm seeing them fucked up. Oh, that bitch fucked up. That nigga fucked up.
If you watching,
No,
Let them think.
ain't
Let
nothing
them
to
think.
come up
Let them
with a
think.
check.
Let them think it.
They
Let them
thought
think
that.
it. They thought
They
that.
thought that.
Let them think it. It's all good. We're gonna keep moving. But listen, Queen, we running out of time here. But I just want you to know, you already know. You part of my fam
Fuego
forever.
family,
But you're part of
forever.
our
We
little
locked
Fuego
in.
family now
All day.
for
Thank
life.
you.
So
Thank
I want you to know.
you.
Anytime you got anything you want to release, anything you want to announce, you're welcome to
We're
come
glad
back.
to have you
Sit
back.
down with us. It's a pleasure and
Thank
it's an
you.
honor to have you.
Thank
And
you.
to me, you're one of the greatest. So
Thank you,
like
fam. You're one of the
having you here.
greatest too,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you. I appreciate
Right.
it.
That's beautiful. I love
Appreciate
it.
you, yeah. And so
Fuego
Sasong is coming.
Oh yeah, on the 28th, October 28th, it
Ooh,
drops.
dropping soon.
Okay,
Yeah.
on For the Culture label Empire. All right, all platforms, universally,
Yes.
internationally, global. You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing.
GT distribution. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be awesome because Sazon, they got that Latin trap, hip hop, feel.
Yes.
And make sure y'all, stay tuned and check it out. It drops on the 28th.
Yo,
Please
we
save
sure
it on
will.
the 21st though. You know what I'm saying? But it
Pre-save,
drops on the
pre-save.
28th.
Make sure y'all pre-save it on the 21st.
Yeah,
and let them know
bro.
where they can follow you, Queen.
Yeah, follow me at DVD Global Empress. You know what I'm saying? On all platforms, TikTok, everywhere. And keep streaming Suave because that shit hit on number 20 on Mexico on Apple Tune Charts. And also 120 on Singapore, and on the US Latin is on number 35. And I'm getting my Apple plaque sent to me. So, you know what I'm saying? The shit's still charting. Thank you for who's, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Straight
Suave
down.
on all digital
Global
platforms
Empress.
now. And Sasson coming soon, the 28th, right?
Yeah.
Pre-save it on the
28, man.
21st. You already know.
You already know.
DVD, the
Boss
Global Empress.
lady.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
You be the underboss, the Apex.
We out, guys.
Eunice, the Virgo goddess. Shouts to Mark the Shooter.
Alright.
The big bro, Danny Boy. The young is in the house.
Hey.
Problema Lirical. It's all
Fuego
love. You already
family,
know.
locked
Hurricane
in.
Joe. Love y'all.
Know
man.
it.